position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
All right, let's get this shit on the way, chat. We're back at it, week 2 against Ohio State. Not an easy game. Let's get it done. We got to win. Especially losing to freaking Clemson last week. That was not a good loss, honestly. On the year, if I could beat this team and then beat whoever next week, we'll be okay.
So Texas Tech's offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle.
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Morton. Fires left. Found a seam. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays like we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better.
Watching a 4 pop, we'll be okay.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The play action fake. Time running out.
God damn it.
Down at the 34.
What an individual effort that time, beating this guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They've
Getting a first down, chat.
First down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply
36.
one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Got to kick 3.
There was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
We good.
3-0. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd they get loud. That's the way it's been so far.
We're going to take our through what we can, chat. But we're going to get our butts whooped.
Put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence. And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me.
No way they get the first down off of that.
This offense, but I love it. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed.
Turning it on! And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try
With the first quarter, 3-0 Texas Tech. We're up on them. They're at the Texas Tech 37-yard line, chat. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't.
Let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
They've gone down the field in 58 seconds. I don't like that.
And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Completes it on the
Yeah, one on the play, chat. Good shit.
No gain. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore.
No way, bro. Every time they get first down. I don't get it. But that play in particular, they always get it.
Sometimes by the Big Ten, it's going to make a statement today.
The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, that was a pick, chat. That was a pick. Oh, why am I calling time out, dummy?
Make sure they have everybody on the same page. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. The quarterback
3rd and 10, chat. Cook something here.
But it's an incompletion.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
4th and 18, let's go.
You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
He barely made it. Damn. He fucking snuck it in there. I almost blocked the play.
And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back.
We're good. First, second and 3. First play of the drive is 2nd and 3.
And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Morton. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
Getting a 3 on the play. What?
Wait, 1. Making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll move the wide receiver. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on now in 2nd and 8 coming up. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end.
3.
And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. To the air, it's Sayed. Makes the grab down the middle. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Quick timeout by the defense there.
Ball back with 1:20 left remaining in the 2nd quarter, Chad.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight.
Off fair catch at the 25-yard line, get the ball to 26. Go jet sweep right away. If not, yeah, go jet sweep. Go jet sweep.
They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play. Predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the line.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Morton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Yeah, right. He's able to jump that high to get the fucking deflection and bullshit.
Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get him. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it
No
in
way
and
they stopped me on 4th
will
and
not
4.
get there.
God dang it, man.
Stop. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Caught close to the marker. It's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking to take a shot.
Dude,
Got it.
you gotta be shitting with this BS.
Ohio State.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And he had the extra
Dude, that
point
is
to finish
twice
the
in
drive.
2 games that shit has happened. Like, I don't get it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He finally goes out of bounds, and what a way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Red Raiders will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan.
I'm definitely going to try to see if I can restart this game. Because, like,
Yeah, so you're going to have
there's
to be
no
ready for
shot.
your quarterback.
Like,
Then
I'm
we'll
missing
see some
everything.
different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the 2nd half as well. So you have to know
Oh
where
my
your
gosh.
answers are.
Dude, that's a pick.
Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Sayin. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Red Raiders in the hurry up.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. can't make the connection on third. No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Red Raiders offense will go on the attack first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Looking for a man, it's Morton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sticky. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down, but way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Oh, better look out! Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind them. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To the air. It's Morton. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They grab the early lead.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the 1st pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Miller. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to...
Oh, he's got some space. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Leaves it with the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be second down.
Yeah, that quick reset actually did work, chat. I really needed it.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Now, after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Motion from the back. To throw, it's Sayed. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Pushed through behind his pad. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out. You recover it, a forced turnover.
Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's Sticky. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. Throws to the back. That's reeled in. It's Sticky. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Sticky. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Sticky. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The short hands. It's Douglas. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game. So
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Dropping back, it's Morton. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Got it behind the line. It's Dickey. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Dickey. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. And the Red Raiders will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 6 over ULM. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. On the move, it's Jackson. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a take one. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Power football with the run. There he goes.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Nice move to keep running. Makes it past the marker. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. At the 35, he's open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. with the extra point. They trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Fights off a defender. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking for space, it's Joyner. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football. Just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give as they work on that clock. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense.
Obviously, this team didn't get the start they wanted to on the year, coming into this one 0-1, but a great job there getting that drive, putting 6 up on the board. They've got a comfortable lead. They wanted to turn the page and start to build momentum. This is a massive win for this program.
Snapped it in the shotgun. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. strikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. The Hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, and this is why you put your Hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Week 3, ladies and gents, we're playing Oregon State at Texas Tech. And the thing that bugs me about all this whole spiel, the thing that bugs me about all this is that I'm not even in the top 25 after beating Ohio State that was ranked 13th. 13, where SMU is. Where do you ask where they at? 26th. But yet, I'm receiving votes to get into the top 25. Don't know how, don't know why. I should just be there, chat. But I'm not going to complain anymore. We beat Oregon State. We're in, I think. But first, we have to get this whole recruiting stuff situated. Right quick. Let's see. Potential, blah, 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 blah. Athletic facilities. Trying to get all these recruits for the next season from high school. You guys are all freaking seniors in high school. I'm trying to get all these boys out here to go join the Red Raider family so that we can make them into some athletes. Have a man of character that wants to play football for Texas Tech. Let's offer these guys big fees. Then there's also the transfer portal when season ends. So, like, these guys could possibly say, no, you don't go to Texas Tech. Okay, I'll go to transfer portal. And then get all the recruits that just came out of high school or college or coming from different teams to make the team better, completely upgrade it and vamp it up to the point where Texas Tech comes one of those teams where they can't stop us eventually, you know? And then make the team very, very, very dominant on offense and defense. And even on the special team side of the ball. Like, punters, they are hard to find in this game to actually have abilities. The abilities are hard to come by, like, forget it. We've made all contact with those guys. Now we're on to the next game. That would be against Oregon State. We're gonna throw some tortillas and have some fucking fun. Ooh, la verga. I fucked up. I think I messed up on defense and offensive shit real quick.
Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And this crowd as their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of
we're good.
their beloved Texas Tech
I switch to the defense real quick.
We got a terrific matchup.
I also wanted to wear the red unis.
And tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic class. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Beavers will kick it off to get us underway.
Go get it.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will get the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different... as possible and just let him go to work.
Wants to throw. It's Morton. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Dickey. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to...
Oh, he's got some space. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. A first down for the offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. The quick out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Joyner. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Red Raiders had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oregon State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw, man, so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Here comes the heat. The sure hands, it's Hankerson. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. He has the first and still on his feet. He's loose down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Beavers! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy...
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Here we go.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the catch. It's Clemens.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got out of trouble and throws. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Beavers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Wells. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hankerson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Here's a heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said,
touchdown.
You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. You're going to have coverage.
That's the plan right now, especially with how everything's going right now. So trying to get the touchdown, especially with his defense being not that great. Go, 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 go. 1st and goal. Like, just get a touchdown.
Wow.
Ooh, bruh. I need to score.
Comes in motion. With the run on 1st
touchdown.
Goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Really nice.
Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead. There was just a little.
I don't know what's going on, huh?
No worries. So what is going on is that we have a little franchise going on between me, both of my brothers, and we're trying to get to the national championship. And we may or may not have to play each other in order to get to where we need to go. So we're trying to get to that point where we're the best freaking people to play against college football, against us 3, and become the national champion.
Yeah, in this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
Yeah, it's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth, both offenses.
Now I'm not trying to let them score at all right now.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough.
But there's no shot. Homie's running all over me right now.
Game here late in the 1st half. Just a few.
Whoa, I don't want a history lesson now, yawn.
Looking to pass. It's Murphy.
It's not really a history lesson. It's just going over what is going on, Lo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. No history lesson now. No, I'm just playing. No, but yeah, this is our thing right now. Me and my brothers, we're just playing.
Backing off a bit. Under fire. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a
They're going to go Hail Mary.
We've got a timeout in the
Go
waiting
3-man.
seconds of the half.
Go 3-man
Maybe
beat.
a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Incomplete. Halftime. About 20 to 13 and a half. Chat. So.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means
It's in the past now, so hence history lesson lol.
Bro, that is wild. We're in week 3 and you already think it's history. Bro, that is wild, sis. That's a wild accusation, Missy.
He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that,
But yeah.
let's send it back.
Told you I was bored.
I could tell, Miss History Lesson. You don't want the history lesson. Oh. Miss you I don't want the history lesson. Oh.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Well, yeah, at least have somebody to talk to now.
State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Pressure coming. Escapes the sack. Finds the tight end.
Stop.
He'll be stopped
Short.
about 2 yards short.
Quarterback's getting fucked up back there in the bucket.
And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work.
Give me your ball back. We're going to say hello to the football. Get the ball back.
24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The last time they had it, Justin Ariel was soft precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Runs for the tackle. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating.
That was not good.
What the next play was.
Let's not do that. We almost getting an interception. That would have not been good at all.
Now on second and long. Back to throw. It's Morton. Going to try to pop.
And the lineman's faster than my running back is crazy.
That did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. He wants to change this route. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got back in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming.
Touchdown? No touchdown.
He wants to throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Who did he just threw that pass?
Get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
That is funny as shit. Seen fucking 72 just throw that, man.
You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
One touchdown.
They get this off.
I want a touchdown.
Continues to make plays. The Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. They'll dial up the run on first and goal.
Bruh, I'm stopped at the 1. You're both there. I'm gonna score right now. Hold up.
Looking for just one more yard. It's
Touchdown.
second and goal.
Touchdown, no touchdown. Green touchdown.
Slams ahead.
Fuck.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Red Raider. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think
Tried to be fancy with it. Go for two. Nope, absolutely denied.
He's going to sit down when he's
Well,
not. So being on the
alright.
same page. And then having a guy
I'm up 26 to 13. I can't let off the gas because I've already done that. Been there, done that against Clemson. Clemson murdered me after that. So we got to make sure that that doesn't happen again. We got to score and we got to stop them on defense again.
I'm hungry.
And go get something to eat, sis.
It's Murphy. Quickly to the tight end.
We'll get a little like snack, grab some water.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line.
Probably help
and that'll
you.
be a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Connection to the right. There he goes.
I can't. It'll wake up Ben.
I can't until it'll wake up that. Frick.
Touchdown, Beaver.
Get some water. You gotta get
Quarterback's
some
ability to
water.
read the field is huge. And also
Gotta
the
go get some
anticipation, the
water.
timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
You all know neutral face.
He was hoping for something a little
Gotta go
more
get some
dynamic,
water.
but they get him on the
Water.
ground at the 20.
Water. You gotta get some water.
The 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up.
Body green covering eyes. Body green covering eyes. Body
Bruh.
green covering eyes.
You gotta get some
That's
water.
the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Nauseated face, nauseated face, nauseated face, face vomiting, face vomiting, face vomiting.
What's so bad about
They'll
water?
try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41.
What's so bad about water? Water's not bad for you.
Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
Your body needs it. Your body's 70% water in.
First on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all three timeouts. I think we got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on.
If you lost views, I'm sorry. Loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying
I'm not worried about the
face.
views. I'm saying it right now. I'm not here for the views. I'm just doing this because I actually enjoy doing content like this.
Get my offense the football back.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Back to throw. It's Morton. Bringing the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the
I do this
Red
because I
Raiders
enjoy
Also,
doing
water
this
has
content.
no flavor.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Drink water. It's not an
looking
energy
to
drink.
throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen.
That's the whole point. It's not an energy drink.
First down, it'll bring up 2nd and short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock.
New out.
For
Yes.
their offense.
It's not an
Red
energy drink.
Raiders with a
Sis.
2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Breaks into the open.
Touchdown.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown.
No neutral face.
Yes.
They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter.
Drink
and
some
close to
water.
getting back on track and
It's
going
good for you, you know.
explosive.
I scored another touchdown. Let's go.
And And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy's setting everything up.
Face turquoise covering eyes. Face turquoise covering eyes. Face turquoise covering eyes.
Bruh.
Face orange biting nails. Face orange biting nails. Face orange biting nails.
You're wildin'. How about you go get some water?
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wells.
One hell of a tackle, man.
And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Face turquoise drinking coffee. Face turquoise drinking coffee. Face turquoise drinking coffee.
For a chunk play, but the long pass is
You don't need the coffee. You don't need the whatchamacallit. You don't need the caffeine. Sis. You need, you know what you need? Sleep.
Get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Q.
You need sleep, no caffeine. You need sleep. Sleep will help.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point.
No.
Yes. You need sleep.
You gotta know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold
I took a nap already.
bad things can really happen. You could tell the
Sucks
clock
to be you.
went
You gotta go back to bed.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy.
I'm drinking cranberry juice.
That works. Cranberry juice works. Still has water in it. Water and cranberries, you know.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Wants to throw it. Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Fires to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the
This
game.
goddamn score up. Fuck it.
With Harper Grement.
Try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got
Pomegranate?
his face. What a
That actually sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
all the way to the 16-yard line.
Pomegranate?
I don't know
cranberry
how
juice.
to spell it.
Exploding for that huge run. Back to
You're
work.
good.
That's got to be demoralizing.
Actually doesn't sound
for your
bad.
defense. You're trailing.
Seriously.
You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when you're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points.
But it makes me hungry.
Now as they close in on a victory here in week
And drink
3.
some water.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. Yes. And the pass rush is effective.
I'll probably go eat in the bathroom.
Bruh.
Clock is still running, and they
I
have to
don't
get
think that's
everybody
sanitary
lined
at all, actually.
up. To the air on second down. The Beavers want to pick up the
I don't think
tempo.
eating in the bathroom is sanitary at all, sis. Just gonna say it.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half.
Does it look like I have a choice?
The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team.
Well, that is your choice to make, not mine. That is your decision at the end of the day.
Might be calling a hot route. Starts a drive, trying to go up top.
YOLO.
Toward the end zone. Oh,
YOLO.
Intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
BRB.
All right.
Live in this moment and try to be great right here.
See you in 30 years.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And he just
see you in 30 years, sis. I already know where this is gonna go.
Over 300.
This guy
Bruh.
throws completions, man. The ball doesn't.
Deep shot
You know for a fact it's true.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Back to pass. It's Morton. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my god, I threw the interception right to him.
Got room on the return. And
God damn it.
wrapped up after a
GG's.
solid return on the pick.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today.
Unless I get a pick six right now, that'd be amazing.
He makes his
Chat.
first mistake, and this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly.
How's that
Obviously,
still not
they're
intentional
gonna stop
ground?
throwing
He's like at the
They've
line
had
of
tons
scrimmage with that.
success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Oh, you gotta be careful of that.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close.
Giving you
on
the
that
ball
one as
back?
he got drilled
Dummy.
trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
How's a dummy, chat?
Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Finds his man. It's Wells. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Ooh, throw right to him.
They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Game's over anyways, 20 or 41, but I can't be throwing an interception.
And the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do...
I'm back.
Ah, I'm back. Wow. It didn't take you 30 freaking million years.
Snacking in the bathroom.
Bruh. That is wild. Welcome to conference play against Utah. I'll be right back real quick. I need to go use the restroom.
Beef jerky.
Lucky. I want some.
Pepper.
Bruh, peppered beef jerky? Really? And you're not sharing? Bruh. That is wild that you're not sharing.
Nope.
You're not even sharing with Ben?
This would be a good time to ingest some
That is wild.
caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know
Imagine not sharing with Ben.
when you kick off at
But imagine sharing not with Ben.
Stadium in Salt Lake City.
I swear, that is some freaking criminal activities. Devious criminal activities.
Another team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth.
What is this, like week 4 against Utah?
And Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this
I'm
one
gonna
up.
catch up on my shit, man.
Slow.
Then why are you eating his stuff?
The Red Raiders will kick it away to start us off.
One time when I'm praying on my downfall. 2 times for the homies in the child. 3 times when I'm hoes on the internet shitting on niggas when they really should.
I'm hungry.
4 times for the days I was all back.
I get that you're hungry, but you're eating the man's food. And you're not sharing. That's the thing. You're not sharing.
Turn the whole world to a country. Around the city with an attitude. Out of territory, usually I ain't like to. Same
MHMMM. Nope.
That is wild.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
That is wild that you're not sharing.
I mean, I'll probably won't eat it all.
You say you might not. Knowing you might eventually.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can...
MHMMM.
So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and
That is
defend
wild.
these 2 quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which
Well,
guy
at least you have
has
something
more
to eat.
talent.
I had pizzas earlier.
A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2 huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Your defenses, I feel bad for them. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QB.
But yeah, I did have pizza earlier, so I'm good now.
Gross.
Yeah. You want to have beef jerky? I have pizza. That's how it works.
And force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Utes will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field.
We had hot dogs earlier from our favorite restaurant. Video call, video call, video call.
That's cool.
Get him the football, so we're going to see something else.
But who likes a thing in their mouth that's longer than shit? Just saying.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that outlet.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
Imagine Ben coming into the restroom and catching me doing all this rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling
That would be
on
the
the
most
floor,
funniest
laughing.
shit ever. He'll be like, "What are you doing?"
Huge gain on the ground trying to keep it going.
Nothing. Eating all the fucking beef jerky and watching the YouTube stream.
They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
Knew I got pepper in my underwear, loudly crying face, loudly crying
That
face,
is wild. I
loudly
didn't even
crying
need to know
face.
that. I did not need to know any of that, chat.
Fit it in the window for the score.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took
Ha.
over 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this
What are you
defense
doing,
will be
sitting
all
on the
over
toilet?
Texas lead.
It was funnier saying it out loud.
Bruh.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
What are you doing? Sit on the toilet, yo. Bruh. Imagine sitting on the toilet
Really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for
while
better
eating beef
fortune
jerky.
this time around.
Bruh.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground.
Oh, bad read. That's a bad read. Pick his ass up. Take him down.
On the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Feet dangling low.
First down. Can't find his man as he took a
Yeah, you little midget. You little freaking, you're a little leprechaun.
Really nice pressure by the defense.
You're the
Getting
leprechaun.
there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure.
Well,
You're a little leprechaun, sis.
This one will be stopped for no gain.
Just gotta throw shoes at you and you start cleaning up freaking spotless. Space shine.
eyes purple crying, eyes purple crying, eyes purple crying.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Utes decide to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty, then take another one just like it.
Not my fault, I'm a half nut.
I think it's just more than that, sis. I think it's more that you have your dwarfism going on. Not even autism, it's fucking dwarfism.
Inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure.
Watch you figure out that you're supposed to be 6'4" or something.
Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits.
Watch me figure out that you're gonna have that you're gonna eventually that you're supposed to grow to 6 feet. It's like, bro, where did that size go?
That's wild.
You know what's wild?
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Being in chat and saying that you're on the toilet eating beef jerky. That is wild.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because...
Did you have your Snickers today?
Did you have your Snickers today? No, I'm pretty sure I did. I think you did.
On the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God. This defense, because
stop
this
him on
3 and out
defense.
has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play more.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll go to the ground, and he never had a chance.
No, it's normal. I just had the balls to say it in chat.
Oh, did you now? Because I'm pretty sure they're not in your fucking lower part of you, so just saying.
What I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive here. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
What you trying to say there? And Ben first? Is that what's going on? He took it from him?
Got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
And a good pickup.
I grew a pair inside of me and I had a pair hitting me from behind.
So you are a tranny, that's wild.
That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look.
You did that to yourself. That was never my idea to say that until now. You said it, you put it into the world.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
I'm a girl.
Sure you are.
Looking for the score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly.
Sure, sis.
It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like...
Ben would be scared shit. Ben would be very scared right now.
Like there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Paul, these games start to
FRRRR.
Pressure amplifies. It's so true too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleeping.
You'd be very scared of what you're packing back there.
For these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts to...
Intercepted to stop the threat.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that.
Taking it the other way.
Wait, from finding out I'm in the restroom or if I was a guy?
Take a guess at which one, sis.
Fast drive. It ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Boom.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. SMU made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about it. On the road. And a win like this only confirms that there is something special brewing with these Mustangs. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the
Ain't that a kick in the balls?
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Dampier. He's got him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Gonna go get my Chex Mix BRB.
Oh my god.
They'll go with a direct snap.
Imagine getting Chex Mix in the fucking bathroom. That is wild.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Utes have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Bentley. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives.
Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the quick grab. He'll try to take it back. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw. Back swinging for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Red Raiders. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And
The roommate just saw me go to the kitchen and back in the bathroom with snacks, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face.
Got a man. It's Davis. And a good job in coverage there.
Oh my god. That is wild.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
How do you explain that to somebody? I'm hungry. How do you really explain that to somebody? That you're hungry.
He's had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st first and 10. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the hurry up. To the air. It's Dampier. Grab near the marker. It's Bentley. He'll go out of bounds.
I'm scared to go back out now, lol, loudly crying face.
That is wild. Well, that also means that you need to stop snacking. Have you thought of that? Probably not, but just giving, just saying.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Yeah.
Bruh, you're so scared that you can't go back out now.
Make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality,
but yeah, you still keep snacking.
Your pads, running through, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it.
How does that make sense?
Tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps. This will pay dividends.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They've marched.
Have you tried these?
Tried what?
As he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back to
have I tried what, sis?
You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is requiring.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense.
Check your phone.
That's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
I'm scared to look at this photo. Not the spicy ones, but I tried the original and the other bun. Not the spicy pickle one.
And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Don't be.
The kickoff bounces through
Don't
the
be
end
what?
zone. They'll bring it
I haven't
up
tried the spicy ones yet.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back.
I've tried the original ones, and that's it. I've only eaten the original.
It's good.
I bet.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody.
Wait, they have regular dill checks?
I think so.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move.
I think. If not, I might be. I don't know. They might, honestly.
This is going
But
to be a big key for him, David, with the
Don't
lead
know.
here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying
quick
on the
Google search
field
would
and
actually help you on that one, sis.
Run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it past.
My fat ass is going to look.
I already knew it. Like, I already knew that was going to happen.
The line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt.
I might, honestly, knowing what happens now, you know?
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to
why am I going backwards?
Finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
They don't. Wow.
Crying face.
I'm actually shocked that they have the spicy one. That does make 0 sense. That makes 0 sense, honestly. Why have the spicy ones if you don't have the regular? Hello? You know? That is so dumb.
Ben caught me loudly crying face, loudly
hey,
crying face,
he finally
crying
caught
face.
you. Lol. Are you just sitting there on the toilet, eating, munching?
Get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Alabama endured a
He was like, what are you doing?
And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
He was like, what are you doing?
You just can't have that happen.
I kind of figured it was going to happen. That is great.
Deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release on the RPO. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And said bad noodle.
And said bad noodle.
No shot. They have no
that is wild.
idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. You got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built.
He used the restroom and just went back to bed.
They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15.
That is wild.
Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops.
And your Utah Utes will take over 1st and 10.
Single. Black 18.
Give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
He does not want to put up with my BS tonight, lol.
This guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second.
Seems about right.
And that's kind of a lot of today's
especially if you have your crackhead energy. And homie only had like 2 hours of sleep, then that's very reasonable why.
Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
To the air. It's
P.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, they really could have used that
You crackhead.
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Utes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job and they
Face fuchsia tongue out. Face fuchsia tongue out. Face
That is
fuchsia
wild.
tongue out.
The drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Virgil. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
DBD.
DBD? Why am I going to hop on DBD? I'm playing college football. Are you going to hop on?
Texas Tech is on top. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear
Husky wants to play.
What kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats?
I see.
So will the beatdown continue?
I can't loudly crying face.
We'll see as we start the fourth.
Imagine not being able to.
So first down, we'll open
Couldn't
up
be
the
me.
final period. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Red Raiders in the hurry up.
She invited us to a party 15 minutes ago.
To throw, it's Morton. Good timing on the quick out.
I see.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll
You should play, please.
touchdown, Red
For
Raiders.
what? For me just to leave in 3 games? We played earlier, though.
To push their record to 3-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting
So I can watch.
position in this game. The head coach has
Yeah,
got to love what he's seen
you are a
on
complete
both
crack.
sides
You're a
of the ball
complete
today.
crackhead.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late. They've got to get to work here.
Q.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Takes a handoff. It's Duke. Not much doing.
You're a complete
there.
crackhead.
Gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
They get enough push.
Please.
Sack at the 20.
Bruh.
And it's simply been
For
that
what?
kind of day
Exactly.
for this offense. They've had so many
What do I get
struggles.
out
At
of it
this
if I
point
play
in the
DVD?
fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the other thing is, too, you won't be able to hear Husky because she doesn't have her settings on.
Now a lot of work to do.
A happy sister.
Well, I get the whole happy sister thing, but you won't be able to hear Husky. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in on the left. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking
And she has the setting on.
Finally get him down after the big.
No, do it through PS.
I would love to sit here and
No,
tell you
even
that
with
was
the PlayStation
greatest
chat,
play call ever, and the
she has it
offensive
off.
coordinator is a genius.
I've tried it in the
I think that
past,
was
and it
some really
doesn't work,
bad
sis.
Now,
She has the
last play
system
changed
off,
everything on this
where
possession.
voices
They've
could be
got
shared
first
through the
and 10
party.
inside the 30. Johnson wants to throw it. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up.
No, I'll be in the party.
Oh, he makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Utes are
You'll
at
be
the
in the
line,
park.
looking to convert on 3rd
How much
and short.
of a... I have a weird feeling that Ben's going to tell you to get off.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight.
On my phone, fool.
No, I get on the phone, but like, you're not understanding what I'm saying. With Husky, she doesn't have the things you could hear on stream. Because I stream, remember?
A field goal isn't going to do it. You want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. They've got the screen set up. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick step and go. Breaks into the open.
I'll be in the party with y'all and watch you play from the PS app.
Down at the 42.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. It's a real...
No. He's down.
And the defense got it.
Don't go live.
Don't go live? Why?
Bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agreeing.
I can watch you play from party chat.
Just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try the run.
Okay.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Utes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They have dropped a hush on this stadium, David, by controlling this.
Well, you gotta wait, sis.
DBD.
You gotta wait. I'm not done.
Love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not
My
having
game's
to
not over
stress
yet.
or worry.
I have 25 seconds left to score.
Take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man.
How much longer?
Yeah, when you get that
Can't
man
count.
coverage, most people
Oh.
inside leverage. So that
Yeah, I only have a certain amount of time, so I'm almost done.
can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Dickey. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
I is gonna stop hiding in the bathroom. I'm making a mess, lol.
That is wild.
They're going to run it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Conference play, but
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David,
I drop a piece of Chex Mix on the floor, smiling face with tear.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
You win. Bless.